What's up, the squad? Back with another video. Y'all saying this title was going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me. Please, y'all see it in the title. When I tell y'all that I've literally been struggling today, it has really been a struggle. It is now 10 o'clock at night. I've been in here since, I want to say 4 o'clock, trying to get things together. Y'all probably won't see this video to the next day, saying how I don't know if I'm dropping. I usually don't drop this late anymore, but when I tell y'all it's been a struggle, it has really been a struggle. Or like I couldn't drop videos, it was no audio, like nothing. It was just, it's been bad, on top of anything and everything that I've been going through on top of it. So it has definitely been a struggle, but y'all see right here, praying that this video goes through and that we have audio. But most of y'all know Jasmine Crockett says the new U.S. House map in Texas will draw her out of her district. Everybody is pretty happy about it. And it actually happened. It says breaking. Texas Senate has approved a new redistricting map that would likely prevent Democratic Jasmine Crockett from being reelected to Congress. It's now up to the House to pass it. This is literally, says here, Texas Democrats storm out of the chamber the moment Texas Senate passed through the new Texas redistricting map. Check it out. Literally all leaving out. Pretty mad about it. But then again, it's something that you obviously, you're not surprised on it. You're definitely not surprised. It says here, Texas has just passed a new redistricting map that adds 5 seats, eliminates 5 Democratic seats. That means Jasmine Crockett is fired from Congress. People are asking how she will afford it's 3 new home purchases that she has, totaling at $10 million without her $100K salary. So one thing about it, it's not, looking good for Jasmine Crockett whatsoever. I'm going to tell you that. It's definitely not looking good. But I want y'all to check this out and see what Jasmine Crockett has to say.
Now, when it comes to our base, they want to see a fight. They don't want to see us just lay down and say, okay, well, the Republicans want to do whatever they want to do. They want to minimize voices. They want to systemically get rid of those Black electeds, because when I look at the numbers, and to be clear, Florida is already in this thing. We know that Texas is in this thing. We know that they're putting pressure on Indiana.
This is the exact reason on why a lot of people don't take her serious. First of all, Jasmine Crockett, she didn't talk like this before. Thing. She never talked like this before. And me personally, it's been a lot of people that's in my comments, saying different things, the way that I talk, the way that this is always, I feel like, it probably could get a little, but this is the way that I talk. This is who I am. This person right here, Jasmine Crockett, has never talked like this. Guaranteed. Never in her life. This is much of an act, that you obviously see, and it definitely looks horrible on her,
as well as Missouri. So here's the deal. They have already decided that the only way that they can win, because they have failed policies, is by making sure that they can cheat their way. And while they're cheating their way, the only way that they can do that is while they also at the same time violate the Constitution as well as the Voting Rights Act, and make sure that it's people of color. We're talking about them going after Clyburn in South Carolina. We're talking about them going after Andre Carson in Indiana. We're talking about them going after Reverend Cleaver in Missouri. We're talking about them going after Amelia Sykes in Ohio. We're talking about them coming for 3 of the 4 Black representatives that we currently have in the state of Texas. So don't tell me this isn't about race when they are clear about who it is that will lose the most when it comes to having their say-so on the federal level. They are absolutely systemically making sure that they roll back all that was fought for, bled for, and died for.
Let me tell y'all something. She mentioned Indiana. Let me tell y'all something about that. Around Indiana, especially downtown Indianapolis, it's horrible. It's horrible. I'm pretty sure they put out a new curfew for kids. They had a curfew out for teens under the under the age of 18. It's 18 or younger. It's they had a curfew. I forgot what the time was, and then they just put out a new curfew for kids 15 and younger, because it keeps on getting bad, as far as 12 and 13-year-olds downtown with weapons, like for real, like, doing the most. And They're changing a lot of those things. You know, when I was that age, I definitely wasn't doing none of that. My parents, I don't even think my parents let us downtown unless we was like with them. So like, I don't know. It definitely, she's naming, you know, obviously places that are pretty much, you know, bad. It's nothing more so. It's not about race. I feel like that's what she's always basing off of. It's not about race. It's more so about the people. And I feel like that's why a lot of people are looking at her like, we don't believe nothing you say. You do nothing but lie and you care about yourself. Because she cares more so about her and her fame and, you know, others because the color of their skin rather than the people that's actually dealing with the mess that's going on. And I feel like that ain't right. And it's definitely not good. This President Trump, I'm pretty sure many of y'all saw this post, but it's a reason why I'm, you know, posting this. Says Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is a low IQ individual, much in the mode of AOC plus 3 gang of the country destroying morons, only slightly dumber. Each of these political hacks should be forced to take a cognitive exam, much like the one I recently took while getting my physical at our great Washington, D.C. military hospital. As the doctor said, President Trump aced it, something that is rarely seen. These radical left lunatics would fail the test in a spectacular show of stupidity and incompetence. Take the test. So Jasmine Crockett got on TMZ, y'all, and said this.
I'm not concerned that he's an unintelligent man. I know he's unintelligent. That part is clear. But like, I'm wondering also, like, is it dementia Don that we're getting? Is it just dumb Don that we're getting? Like, I don't know, but there is a problem. Like Houston, we have a problem.
So, will you take the test?
Listen, my constituents don't have any concerns, but if he wants to do a test, yeah, so long as it's real people that's administering, not the bootleg doctors that claim he was perfect. I'm not concerned.
One thing about it, y'all, not even gonna lie, is that all what she just said is a lie. She's not gonna take a test. One thing about Jasmine Crockett, she's not gonna. It wasn't like immediately, yeah, I'll take it. Like it's a laugh, it's a pause because she knows it ain't all there. As we can see, as we can see right here, things like this. You want to pay attention to body language. You want to pay attention to eyes. Why is she looking over? Who is she looking at? It's almost like she has to get told, just like Kamala. Same thing. She has to get told what to say, how to say it, this, that, and the other. I'm telling y'all, it's those things. You know, it's literally those things. Not only that, she's dodging debates, many debates. Sheldon Daniels have asked her to debate plenty of times. Then on top of that, I can go on and on about this. Then on top of that, anytime she in an interview, she tells on herself. She's telling lies. She's saying this. She's saying that. Man, I'm telling y'all, bro. Jasmine Crockett ain't gonna do that. I'm telling y'all, Jasmine Crockett's not gonna do that at all. So this Sheldon Daniels says we are flipping voters into one of, you know, the most democratic precincts in TX30. Says the people agree Jasmine has failed us. Vote Sheldon Daniels 2026. I feel like a lot of people need. They need much of just education. You know, when it comes just to get that education on what's going on with this, and I'm still learning. On what's going on, you know, within the government. I feel like it's definitely important with those things of the importance and the people. I feel like so many people are just looking because of how they was raised. You know, my family, you know, they're Democrats. So let's look at, you know, the race of this person. This person is black. So, yeah, we're going to ride with them or this person. It's not about that. And I feel like that's why I love when Sheldon Daniels actually goes out into the community and other people, you know, that's going out to the community and actually engaging with the community, doing things for the community. Although, you know, you teaching them, you telling them about this, you tell them about that because it's important. You see these ladies right here, it ain't no telling they could have been independents, they could have been Democrat, you know, but seeing what he said, we're out flipping voters in one of the most democratic precincts, seeing that, you know, they might be Democrat, showing them and telling them, okay, this is the real. I feel like that's amazing, and I definitely love it. Check out what Sheldon Daniels has to say right here.
Hey everybody, so out in the community, I'm actually outside of TX30 right now, but I'm only about 2 miles away. I wanted to stop by my old elementary school, or the site of it. My old school isn't here anymore. It's like a new place, but I just wanted to show you guys, like, I'm actually from here. You know, my roots are here, not anywhere else. Make the smart decision. First of all, elect somebody that's from the community to speak for and represent the community. Someone who has a lot of ties to the community and is not just here trying to pad their political resume. Number two, send someone to Capitol Hill that can actually represent you effectively, preferably a member of the ruling party or the majority party, and preferably someone that has a little bit of influence or sway, or at least the respect of the other people on Capitol Hill. Don't send someone to Capitol Hill that is a part of the minority party that is out of power, and then even within that party, they don't have any respect for many of their own party members. That just doesn't make any sense. You're tying both your hands behind your back. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You're gouging both your eyes out.
Not literally, YouTube. Not literally. I have to say that because I already been in trouble for
cutting your nose off. All to what? Spite Donald Trump? We got to be smarter than this, people.
And he's completely right. Definitely got to be smarter. Just like I said, people got to start, doing your own research, looking at what's important for yourself, your family, your community, because it's definitely important. It definitely is important. You have a person like Jasmine Crockett, that's, AOC even. I mentioned President Trump mentioned AOC. It's very important. It's very important, y'all, to know what's going on around you. And I don't really want to tell a person, obviously who to vote for, what to go with. What I'm going to do, though, is call out the BS, and let it be known what's real out here, honestly. And I don't know. Y'all just let me know y'all comments and thoughts. Stay tuned for the next video. Like I said, I apologize, it has been messed up. I just been having a bad year, honestly. I've been really having a tough year. Especially the last few weeks, and it's been tough, with a lot of things. I'm not gonna go, like I said, I'm not gonna go into detail, but one thing about it is that I appreciate all the prayers, the love, the support I get. It definitely means a lot. So I thank y'all for that. You're watching this video, I thank you a lot. But definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate everybody. Catch y'all next one.